Today is January 14th, almost halfway through this month. The Bipoc Happy Hour. This is the Black Indigenous People of Color. This is our wind down. Thank you for joining us. I'm Uncle Ray. I got Brother Dennis, Brother Bobby, Sister Sana. What's up, y'all? Happy Friday.
We're doing wine tonight.
I ain't hating on you. I'm doing palm. I forgot what this crap is. Some kind of mess. Which was moonshine. How y'all Friday going?
I'm kind of downhearted at the moment because I just found out some bad news about a TikToker I was following, Mr. Roy. He's from Michigan.
Ain't that some mess that his husband killed him over a video game?
Over a video game, an argument over a video game.
I don't know, how do you get to that point that y'all, and they were supposed to be together for 10 plus years.
Right.
What? Yes, this just happened.
Literally.
A video game?
Over a video game. His last post was on the 6th. And right after that post, he was killed. He was murdered.
The boyfriend of 10 years plus. How can y'all get, I don't understand what's that video game that make y'all want to hate each other to kill each other.
It was already like built up, like pent up shit that he was already either jealous or he was already with something that the other person, had that they didn't like, because they know, wait, if after all that time, that resentment is some sort of resentment that was there.
Something had to creep up.
It's got to be resentment.
I think it was jealousy.
Yeah.
After y'all been together for 10 years.
But he just got that. No, his TikTok just blew up and went viral. So that's been taking like a toll on their relationship.
You think? How do you get that assessment? You think?
I read it.
Okay.
They was making all kind of scenarios about him blowing up, and the guy, whoever his lover is, we get the same accolades, and that's been something for a while. Now I don't know how far that goes into what actually happened, but Sana right, there was some pre-brewing stuff that's been going on.
There's no way it could. There's no way around that particular. Something had to be going on for you to kill him with that jealousy of somebody you supposed to be in love with. I don't even see how that even form.
It happens.
You could win the lottery. I know it happens, but I just don't understand why that would happen.
Because instead of leaving the fucking relationship because you're unhappy, you sit there with that fucking resentment and don't go nowhere. I say that because I'm speaking from experience.
Yes, we've all been there.
Before my ex-husband almost killed me, so I'm just saying. You understand? It was like, and it was resentment, built up fucking resentment.
Unnecessary built up.
Yeah.
Is that because they love you to death?
No.
Oh.
Well, my name was on his neck, so I don't know.
But see, some you love, you don't destroy the things you love.
Exactly.
I don't know.
It is. What's something that you love that you wouldn't, that you think you might possibly destroy? Nothing.
Something that I love.
Anybody, you don't just. That's the bottom line. You don't destroy
what I love
at
the moment. I know I've run the sad part of it. I just want to say rest in peace to him.
But that story was gonna come up.
But I want to say something to the men. Men, y'all need to get to Bath and Body Works and get you some shea butter by Bath and Body Works called Marble. The shit is off the point. I meant to bring this up a couple of weeks ago, but it was in my bag, and I just went back in my bag and got it. This stuff is on point. You understand? I remember when Bath and Body Works came out with their first male little line.
This is not a shameless plug for Bath and Body Works.
It's not, but
Same.
shit, it's good though. It's really good. I'm being honest with you. It smells good and it's shea butter. You know, it's melanated people need shea butter on. You know,
It's shea butter ain't no joke.
especially in this cold weather in Minnesota. But yes, that's him. They killed that man.
I just don't understand. I told this to somebody once before. You already on the ship. Why are you trying to get thrown out the ship? You go on where the ship goes.
Correct.
Right.
I just don't get it. I don't get it. Now you destroyed your ship. Now you broken in jail.
Is that the way
That's
you?
lame.
Because he gonna get taken advantage of in jail. The way he left.
That don't even matter. That part don't matter. You in jail and broke.
Advantage of the will. You can't take advantage of the will.
Right, you can't rape the villains. Okay. But that just blows my mind. I just don't understand how people do relationships like that. You know, you were already in the train. You were already on the train. You were going with that train, and you want to go jump off at the railing to have nothing.
But that's black folks, period, though.
No, that's people, period. I know a bunch of people that have done crazy stuff like that. Just makes no sense.
I know.
You're sitting on top of the world. Huh?
That's trauma. That's trauma.
How's that trauma? You sitting on top of the world.
But Ray, like you said, why do you destroy something you love? You destroy something you love when you don't have the skill set to keep it. When you don't have an understanding of how to de-escalate conflict. When you don't have any example of what it is to walk in a different way, when all you experience all your life is violence, then the perpetuation of violence continues to happen.
Goddamn knowledge. All right. Thank you for clearing me up.
Act like you know. Act like you know.
See? Because I did. I mean, you are absolutely right. Because I didn't look at it that way, but it just makes no sense to me. But you have to, as a learned behavior. It's not something you're just born with.
No.
Hurt people hurt people.
Heard that before.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Yes. Yes. Okay.
I get it.
Act like you know.
It is Friday, and it was nice to recognize and get some little knowledge thrown at us today. Awesome stuff. No alcohol, no dick, no smoke. That bitch crazy. She crazy. I'm gonna make a judgment. You crazy, girl. How you gonna, so she gonna start praying?
But she didn't say nothing about praying.
Okay, so what else she gonna do? She cutting out all the good stuff.
That stuff you don't really need to.
Well, you know,
yes, you don't need that stuff. Don't let nobody tell you don't need that.
She had a hit record in years.
No alcohol, no smoking.
Apparently, she might need that alcohol. Mm-hmm.
No alcohol, no smoking may be a good thing for her situation. We don't know what health she's in at this moment. So there may be something that she's doing. She may don't want to stain those teeth that she just got that's brand new. So that's right. You know, because alcohol and smoking can stain it, and a good dick can knock it out. So, you know.
All right.
Oh, yes, Bobby. Yes, you better say it.
So you don't want to mess nothing up yet.
Correct.
Okay, I got you.
Because you remember she hit her teeth on our microphone one time. And
no, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to turn over a new leaf for everything now.
Well, they are looking pretty white and shiny, so you might be right, Bobby.
Yeah, them things is behind it. They just built.
You're like, nope, not this year.
Right, I'm at least hold these good teeth in a year.
You know, I want to go to a vineyard. I really do. I want to go to a vineyard and just drink all types of wine. And I hope one is in Colorado so I can be happy at the same time and go upstairs to my room at the vineyard and go to sleep and wake back up at 4:20 and do it all over again. You know.
I don't know if they got vineyards, but they definitely have alcohol pairing with that. Like you can go and do whiskey and weed pairing or beer and weed pairing. So I'm guessing they have wine too. Why not? I don't know if they grow wine in Colorado though. Do they have vineyards in Colorado?
I don't know.
I don't know if they have vineyards.
I can go to California.
Can we go to a vineyard off this continent?
We can go to California. They have
There's
vineyards
black
there.
owned ones there too, right?
Huh?
Black owned
Right.
in Cali too.
I think so. I think Snoop have one
Yeah, let's go.
there. Act like
Well,
that.
if we must go, let us go. As
It's
long
gonna
as
be
I'm in the
so.
trunk of the car, I'm good.
I wish we could drive to DC.
What? Are
Yeah,
you?
I do. I don't want to deal with no
Are we
coronavirus,
doing? We getting one of them big recreation vehicles,
like an RV or
a
something.
big giant RV, and we got somebody to drive it. I'll ride with you.
You
Hey,
take
that was one of the best road trips I ever took with
Yeah.
Minnesota Men of Color, Nick
Mhm.
Metcalf, and a bunch of queer men of color. And we rode out to DC to the March on Washington in 1994, I think.
Yeah, 94.
Um, man, that shit was so fun. We had so much fun on that road trip.
And we enjoyed all of you all there in DC in 1994 because I sold a lot of buttons. And
I might have bought one.
Roar.
I might have bought one of your buttons,
Roar.
Bobby.
Probably
and
did and didn't even know it.
what'd you say?
You probably did buy one from Bobby and didn't even know it.
Didn't even know it, And then y'all came down to my bar afterwards. The queer ones and the DL came down to the fireplace. No shame.
Roar.
So
I love the fireplace. Mhm.
yes. I did, but it was so good to see all of us together. No fighting, no nothing. It was just so peaceful and cool. And we used to it being a Washingtonian. We used to people coming down to march and protest and different things like that, and it turned out differently. But this one, where it was over millions of people there and nothing broke out,
Because
that was
we're
the
not
best.
always like that. Everybody always like that. That's that myth they
That
want
was the
y'all to
good stuff.
believe.
All thing was needed was a grill. We needed to get out there and cook out and do some electric slide.
So wonder somebody didn't have one in their trunk. You're always prepared for that kind of stuff.
Well, that's what I'm thinking about doing when we get to DC on Memorial Day weekend. Just
Mhm.
doing a big cookout. Since
That'd
I
be
had
fun.
a family there, let them know that I'm coming so they can get to cooking, and yeah, rent out a park and do the thing.
Hey, Bobby, at that march, we were with our little contingency, it's like 8 of us or whatever, like walking together. My mom was there. She was helping watch my kid, who was, I think he was maybe like 4 or 5 at that time.
Ooh, that's a long time ago.
And we came around the corner onto the mall, which was full. And when they say the mall is full, there's at least 1 million people there, right?
Right.
We came around the corner. You couldn't see it, but we came around the corner, and my mom took this breath in, like, oh my God, I didn't know there was that many gay people. Like, that was the best, man. It was so good.
Yes, it was the best. It was to see everybody together, and peacefully. And we loved it, because it was people enjoying our city, and it was us, not someone coming from wherever. It was us all down there, proud to be who we was. And I wish I was the man that I was today to appreciate it a little bit more. You know what I mean? But me looking back at it, it was a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful, and I'm glad that I was part of that history. I wish I could find that picture I did the little fake me picture selfie with the disposable camera now. The Kodak joint.
Yeah, because that was definitely before everybody had a cell phone in their pocket.
How you doing? We had pagers, we had beepers, and payphones.
Everybody that beeper.
You might have had a sidekick if you were super cool.
Cause you said a sidekick. You're the only bougie kids had that.
That's for rich kids back
All
then.
the bougie kids had the sidekick.
I had a
But you had to be bougie to know that it existed too.
There was an extra bill.
You hang with the right gay folks.
Right. Yeah, like I said, that's for the bougie kids.
Now, don't get it twisted now. That's house children had everything.
Lord. That was back in the day.
When it comes out, we got it, so it didn't even make a difference, we knew somebody that knew someone that knew somebody.
And somebody
Okay.
always had a booster in their pocket.
I'm
I don't
like,
know what you're talking
a
about.
hook or crook.
Right. They always had a booster in their pocket somewhere.
I had Tim's galore.
Roar.
The girls always got me Tim's. They already knew what I wanted. It wasn't no ifs, ands, or buts about
As long as they match with outfits, you were good.
it. Tim's match everything.
I was about to say everything.
Everything.
How does that work?
A pair of
Because
butters.
I like real multicolors.
When I'm in DC, a pair of butters go with everything. A pair of, yeah. I have a brand new pair in my closet.
Why?
I used to play.
There's nothing wrong with a boot. The
I
boots
used to
go
play
everywhere.
basketball in it. But the history of that. It was a work boot. We made Timberland popular. You feel what I'm saying? 'Cause no one
Now
knew about
it
it.
costs the arm and a leg.
Yeah. Before then, it was just a work boot. But yeah, that was the thing in DC on the East Coast.
Still is to this day.
And New Balance.
I can't get down with that New Balance.
No, I always said that was a white person shoe.
All day long. Thank you, son. I'm not by myself.
But a New Balance is so comfortable.
Puma is comfortable. Fubu is comfortable. Fila is comfortable. New Balance ain't comfortable.
No, they're not like
They like flat booties.
They're not like Reeboks and New Balance.
Yeah, yeah. Reebok's different.
They some comfortable shoes. They are. But I have.
Dennis, did you wear those?
Mm-hmm. No.
Why?
My mom and dad bought my clothes.
Dude, this is when you would have been an adult. We didn't go back that far. Bobby, we didn't go way back that far.
I'm saying that because in today's world, even when I grew up, I didn't find clothes that I had to have whatever that was. I grew up in a church school, so we wore like a white shirt and a pair of pants, nothing fancy. I don't know clothes. I don't know.
What did you wear in college? Because that wasn't a private school.
I went to a completely all white college.
What did you wear in college?
Shirt.
You know you rocked them FUBUs, them FUBU jeans.
Somebody get him corrected because he's trying to lie to us.
No, that's not true. I did have those pants, but my mom decided to give me good stuff. I wouldn't buy it.
Them Bill Cosby sweaters.
I had all of
right.
See, all of that. So you didn't want to walk with the crib, but now we know you.
I didn't do the Bill Cosby
sweaters. The sweaters, the shirts, the pants.
Bill Cosby sweaters was the shit back then.
But we was
New Jack City.
We was right there where it was being made at. So, it just trickled down the line, down from New York and down to DC, some type of way. So,
right.
What I thought was ugly was some of those Coogee sweaters.
Oh, Coogee? Oh.
Coogee had all them colors and looks. I'm like,
they go awesome with a pair of blue jeans and some Timbs.
I know, but his shirts be ugly.
Sometimes the pattern design is crazy.
Yes.
You just got to look for that one that fits you. But DC used to have all type of clothing lines that was made for just us, like shooters. That was made by us. A lot of stuff. And then I went to other states and they were selling our clothes, and they was like the sweatsuit be $300. The top is $150 and the bottom $150. I said, yo. I can go home and get this whole outfit for $150. What the hell are you talking about? And I did that. I went home, got the same outfit, and showed them. I paid $150 for this. I let them know that y'all was down here ripping people off.
I would have tried to do a little. I would have lied. I paid $150. I paid $25 for it.
Now I'm gonna keep it real, shit, because my friends was trying to get.
I was keeping it real. If they didn't see the receipt, I was keeping it real. Real down.
Yes, I want to go down to DC and eat some crabs. Y'all better be ready. When I get off the bus, I want 5 wings and French fries with mumble sauce, ketchup, and mayonnaise.
Bobby ever left that since we talked?
I want a steak and cheese, a half a steak and cheese with double meat and extra cheese.
A half of a steak and cheese with double meat.
with double meat and extra cheese with mayonnaise and ketchup.
Why a
And
half a sandwich with
and
double
I
meat?
want a bushel of, because I'm eating all this. I need a half a bushel of crabs because I'm gonna eat some now and I'm gonna have some later. You know.
What's a
Then I want to
bushel?
go to Ben's Chili Bone. Give me
A basket of crabs. A big basket like a crab.
Yeah.
Don't you eat crabs, Dennis?
No,
Why?
I never.
What
Okay,
seafood do you-
sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. If it doesn't have fins and scales, we didn't eat it.
Dude, you are 50. What have you done in the last 25 years?
I don't eat that stuff because I don't know about it.
But you
know
eat
about,
sushi.
You know about broccoli and you don't eat it.
And you know about sushi and you eat a lot of it.
If the sushi is already cooked and it's shrimp sushi, like tempura, it gotta be. I'm not eating the other stuff, all that raw fish and stuff like that. My sushi is cooked.
Tell the world of that if you want to. The shade.
I don't know. With the bushel of crab and all that kind of stuff is new to me.
A bushel of crab is just the amount of crabs that you get.
Mm-hmm.
There's about 6 or 7 dozens of crabs.
Damn.
Fucking awesome. Oh, I can eat that.
Just like you were going to a crawfish bowl.
Just like you're going to, and you get crawfish too from DC.
I want the whole bowl. Yes.
We can go to Baltimore and get everything if you choose to, or we can go downtown to the wharf and sit at the wharf. And eat.
Yes, and yes.
Either
We
one.
gotta go to Baltimore. We gotta go to Baltimore.
There's no reason not to hit all the spots.
Yeah, let's go to Baltimore. We gotta go to Baltimore.
Yeah, you gotta hit all the spots. Baltimore is a cool city.
Yes, it's a freaky one.
Yeah, when you go
It's
to
a good
DC, you gotta
place
hit
for-
all of the metropolitan.
It's a good place for us as people of culture to invest in. You know, that's something I've been looking at because it's a place where you can buy houses for as low as $1, literally $1. And the city will help you get new windows, whatever you need to do, down payments or whatever. The city will help you do that. Imagine us as a community, as a culture, go buying blocks on blocks at impoverished places like Baltimore and Detroit, because Detroit is low too, and just revamp them. Instead of them gentrifying our stuff, we do it ourselves. Open businesses that's Black owned in those same areas. You know, different things like that. I think that would be fucking awesome. And we don't have to go to Georgia and try to build our own town where we already dominate in some of these cities. If we go do that as a people, I think it would be like North Minneapolis. If we put our money together and just start buying shit up down in North Minneapolis, what can they do? We put our own people in business there. You know what I'm saying? And just because they're trying to gentrify, trust me. They already did Northeast. They're coming across the bridge. Y'all don't see Merwin Liquors? They're a brand new building over there. They got a little fancy market on the side. They're gonna move up the street soon. They moving on up because it's a prime neighborhood. You're right there by the highway to go straight to downtown. The views and different things like that. The projects got a better view than the people that's buying a house.
Right. That's why they tore down the projects right there and built up condos.
Right.
So y'all expect people not to progress and just stay the way they were? I mean, how long do we supposed to, stay in stale mode before we move forward?
It's not about like a lack of progress. It's progress is great, but why are you displacing the people that were already in the community? Does progress mean that the people that are living there can't afford to live there? Is that what progress is? Because I don't think they would think that's progress.
Yeah, because you sell a $20 cup of coffee.
So what do we do to the people who don't want to progress, but the rest of people do?
But that's what is progress to them? Progress is that $20 cup of coffee? Because that might not be progress to the people that are already living there.
True, but I'm saying even the people who buy in the buildings to try to make money or try to do something with the land or upgrade it, how does that work?
You're saying, figure
But
out.
you're putting the people out that are already there. They can't buy the land or the buildings that you got to because you have to remove the people that are there.
For
So
one,
is that progress?
for one, you already down. For one, you already put me in the red light district. So if that means
And then to
that
kick
we in
me
the
out of
area,
that,
I'm in the area that I can only afford. I can't afford anything across this bridge or across this street or across this highway because they overpriced it. This is the only area that I can live in and I can afford off of $10 an hour working at McDonald's. Well, not at McDonald's, because McDonald's pay more. Cub food or anything else. You understand what I'm saying? Now that I only can afford this, now you see that I'm close to the highway. You want to come and take this shit and start, and this business come over there and start selling $20 coffees. And then you look at it like, oh, I could buy this building right here and flip it or rent it or however, or live in it. And folks look at that. And the more
There's
people
only so much space out here. At some point, we have to upgrade or change whatever is around. We can't sit around and wait on people to get the money they need to stay there they need to stay in.
Now they built those fucking highways, and what happened is the kids got tired of driving from way buck fuck out wherever to come to the city, and they like to be kicking it in the city, and so they coming up there and they buying all the houses over in North Minneapolis. I personally know a few white folks that have purchased properties over there, and I was looking at them like, really? Oh, it was affordable. It was really, really, really great deals.
But why do they come to the city? Because they want to kick it with Black people.
Mhm.
I mean, let's be real.
and I worked at an undisclosed location and was listening to the developers. You know, they come and eat at these little shacks. You feel what I'm saying? They come and eat and sit and talk. And they was talking about how, like she said, I bought property down there, but I'm gonna hold it. They ain't say they was living in it. They gonna hold it for a couple of years. You feel what I'm saying? They even telling me I'm new. I'm new into the city. They telling me, oh, you need to buy over north. And I'm already living over north, looking at that. Oh, why would I want to buy over here? You feel what I'm saying? But then 1 + 1 = 2. They letting me know, hey, this shit about to come up. Buy you some property over there. And if you buy it for $150 in a year or two, you get $200-300 off of $100,000 off of it, which can be true.
Is that gentrification that you're doing also?
Now, if I buy it, I'm gonna live in it first. And then honestly, it's an equal opportunity, but I would try to help my own before I try to help someone else.
But you want to do, let's say, upgrades, make your house better, all that kind of stuff. I mean, we all a part of that whole thing, if we believe it or not.
But also, you know, our people don't have the resources to get these things that they want. You know what I mean? We don't have those resources, or we don't know about those resources. You feel me? No one's out here telling us that, hey, you can get a USDA loan. Or hey, an FHA loan can work for you. You not only can buy a regular house, a single family house, but if you want to, you can buy a 4-unit building, live in one and rent out the other 3, or duplex. No one told us that. No one raised and said that you are able to get that. Nobody. We have to find this out on our own. And then the ones that find out sometimes don't want to disclose their information. Those are what we call crabs. Don't want to tell folks what they learned. You know what I mean? They rather keep you down or keep you in your area. But I'm glad I'm around folks that don't mind spreading things. You know, if they find out something, they tell you about. That's the only way we're going to evolve.
I don't understand how we're going to be equitable without upgrading or being gentrified in some shape, form, or fashion. I mean, that's the nature of the game, is to invest in your area and make it better. Either we move to a place where there's nothing on there, we're going to build buildings, code buildings, do things to make money, gentrify the area that we live in.
But you didn't hear what you're saying, gentrify. We have other cultures coming in to gentrify our neighborhood. It's not us coming in and gentrifying it for our people. It's other folks coming in taking houses and stuff from our people and doing what they want to do. Then 5 or 6 years from now, you don't see no DC example. DC in this example, they try to do that with DC. You understand? And my culture stepped up and said, hell no, we ain't going nowhere. No matter how much Section 8 you try to throw my way, we stand here. This is our music. This is our food. This is how we roll. And they went from Hollywood all the way down to let them know, leave us alone. DC is Chocolate City. Well, almost white chocolate, but it's still kind of dark there.
White chocolate. Isn't that cocoa butter? I don't know how that works. That if you move into some place or something and you want to make it better, it's you can always price someone out if you make something better.
You can make it better and then make it affordable for folks to live.
And make money?
You can still make money.
Wow. Let me see that model.
Section 8.
Go ahead. That 16 was moved way out in BFE, someplace never know. You ain't got no car. You get back and forth and nobody want to live there. I got friends right now.
In the cities too.
I get it, but it's hard to get a place in the city. I got friends now.
It's hard because there's more Caucasians and people, other cultures out here taking over and not giving it out to us.
Okay.
I think, in my opinion, But I just want us to do better. I want us to be lifted because we can do it.
You know what, Bobby? You got to beat us.
I got a penis.
That's you got to beat us. You know what they said on Color Purple? Beat her. All right.
We've been beat enough. There's no more beat. We done been beat enough for thousands of years. And still being beat in different forms. Our pay rate, health, we've been beat in so many ways. So, how many whips and how many cheeks do I need to turn?
Good question.
I say if we can get 1 million people down to DC for the Million Man March, I wonder if we can get more people to do a nationwide strike. We all take off for a week.
What if you don't have no job? Where you take off from?
Yeah, let's stop the government from getting money.
But then let's start you from getting money. Nobody wants to start their welfare, their food stamps, their whatever they're getting.
Their
government benefits. I'm telling the truth.
That's not gonna stop though. What do you mean?
No.
How is that?
That ain't gonna stop.
It's like automated.
I understand it's automated, but we don't want to interrupt the mail because everybody said if my check is late, I'm gonna be mad. Everybody trying to get these little grants to pay their rent.
But you got to look at the bigger picture. If we are able to stop the money, the only way these people gonna listen to it is the money. Michael Jackson taught you that.
No, Michael Jackson talking about the man in the mirror.
You wasn't paying. You were just listening to his song. You was hearing the beat. You wasn't listening to his song.
And they tell me he don't care. They don't care about us.
You need to listen a little more. He said a whole lot of shit that one. They don't care about us. He said a whole lot of shit in that song.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how we can be equitable at the same time, make money. At the same time, don't be like gentrifying our neighborhood by making it better. But I guess I got to grow up and figure this out on my own.
Listen, all I want to say is that
only you can fight this with her.
Don't worry about what people say. We know the truth. All I want to say is they don't really care about us. Enough is enough of this garbage. All I want to say is they don't really care about us. Skinhead, deadhead, everywhere, everybody gone bad. Situation, aggravation, everybody allegation. And they sweep on the news, everybody dog food. Bang, bang, shot dead, everybody's gone mad. All I want to say is they don't really care about us. Beat me, hate me, you would never break me. Will me, thrill me, you can never kill me. Jew me, sue me, everybody do me. Kick me, kike me, don't you black or white me. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Tell me what has become of my life. I have a wife and 2 children who love me. I am a victim of police brutality. Now, I'm tired of being the victim of hate. You wrapping me of my pride. Oh God, forsake. I took to heaven to fulfill its prophecy. Set me free. Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone bad. Trepidation, speculation, everybody allegation. In this week on the news, everybody dog food. Black man, black male, throw the brother in jail. All I want to say is they don't really care about us. Tell me what has become of my rights. Am I invisible because you ignore me? Your proclamation promised me free liberty. Now, I'm tired of being the victim of shame. They're throwing me in a class with a bad name. I can't believe this in the land from which I came. You know, I really do hate it. I really do hate to say it. The government don't want to see. But Roosevelt was living. He wouldn't let this be. No, no. Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone bad. Situation, speculation, everybody litigation. Beat me, bash me, you can never trash me. Hit me, kick me, you can never get me. All I want to say is they don't really care about us. Some things in life they just don't want to see. But if Martin Luther King was living, he wouldn't let this be. No, no. Then skinhead, deadhead, all I want to say is that this is Michael Jackson. And this was in what, 1995. He was speaking the truth. Everything that he said was the truth. We just got to listen to the lyrics. Listen. Let me stop. But it's sad that what went on then is still going on now. What went on when Martin Luther King was marching is still going on now. What went on when Abraham Lincoln was supposed to be the freeman is still going on now. So when is it going to change?
95 and this is what 2022. Same shit.
You went to 95. I'm talking about 1852. Or 1690.
What happened then?
Still the same shit that's happening now.
I don't know how that works. I'm just trying to figure that one out.
Why was the police made? They were slave catchers. So you got these slave catchers continue to keep the slaves in check. Hello?
I don't know.
1, 2, 3.
I heard that before.
You should have been known. You was born in segregation, litigation.
Okay, Bobby.
I'm generation that wasn't
I
there
apologize.
But I'm just saying, I want people
Be
to realize. Like something like, you remember that infamous picture with the little black girl went to the segregated schools? The first black girl to segregated schools in Mississippi or somewhere? She's still living. So how long?
I thought she just died. She just died like within the last 3 or 4 years. I mean, 2 or 3 years. I think she's passed away. I think.
What,
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, it's just been recent time. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna pick up a picket sign. Let's go.
What else is it?
You gotta hit them pockets because United States is a corporation.
Well, people that are in the Genesis age bracket are scared. They're not gonna do that kind of stuff. They're gonna stay colonized.
The United States is a corporation. You haven't realized that since the panoramic? You ever realize that? They rather kill you instead of shutting down this country for 2 weeks to make sure everybody is incubated in just 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. Nothing
Same.
more.
Well, they say marijuana, the drug is becoming illegal, and the future legal around marijuana.
However, it's still a federal crime in America. Here's why. As part of the war on drugs, the Controlled Substances Act was passed in 1971. Drugs were grouped into 5 schedules based on their medical use, potential for abuse, and dependence liability. How easy it is to get hooked. Marijuana fell into the most serious, Schedule 1, along with heroin, LSD, and ecstasy. However, the anti-marijuana movement began long before that. The anti-weed propaganda began with Mexican immigrants in Texas border towns who were largely associated with the drug despite no evidence that they were using the drug. As the popularity of marijuana grew, so did racist attitudes towards brown people. The Marijuana Act of 1937 banned the use of marijuana federally despite objections from the American Medical Association. After Congress passed the Controlled Substances Act, the DEA classified marijuana as a Schedule I substance after the FDA determined it to have no medical use in the U.S.
By getting the public to associate the hippies with marijuana and the blacks with heroin, and then criminalizing both heavily, we could disrupt those communities.
That's what Nixon's top aide, John Ehrlichman, was found saying. In other words, the Controlled Substances Act was a tactic to target Nixon's biggest opposition groups. Despite recent state laws decriminalizing and legalizing marijuana, the Controlled Substance Act is still the law of the land nationally. If federal authorities want to nab you for breaking its weed laws, there are consequences. The MORE Act could change things, though. It would remove marijuana from the Controlled Substances Act and expunge some pot-related criminal records. But it would need to pass Congress in order to become law of the land.
Is that what they did? They took our weed?
Yes, and we've been screwed ever since.
They took our natural healings.
All the herbs we use for everything.
They told
Because
you
they didn't want us to be on our own.
They told you it was bad. It was witchcraft. It was hoodoo, voodoo. It was bad. It's the devil. Them dandelions are weeds. They not good for you. You know, you gotta
But
get some.
They
You
put
gotta
that
get
in
some shot
salads.
out. You gotta get some shot out and catch cancer from using that to kill something that may can cure you from cancer. How you doing?
What does that mean?
That's what they did. What they was that was called Roundup. They told you to kill the you use Roundup to kill the dandelions and them other weeds that's good for you. You know, to get cancer, to kill something that may be
Roundup is giving you cancer now.
That's just too much.
No, they got a lawsuit on the internet. I don't know if that's true or not, but I got a thing in my email saying they suing for that. That's real. You know, they got a lawsuit for people who got cancer from that Roundup stuff, whatever it is.
Yeah, they getting paid for that. They got some money from that. Because that was some deadly stuff they had them using.
With this hanging over her head.
That's crazy.
We live in America.
What does that mean?
Everyone laughing at us. And
but America do that.
FDA, we can't even trust the FDA. I don't want to trust that. The FDA said everything that's natural for you is not approved by the FDA.
Is that ironic? Or is that on purpose?
On purpose. For instance, they approved vaccine. They approved Viagra, but they didn't approve horny goat.
What's that?
Horny goat weed. It helps you with your same thing they do with Viagra.
Well, you know, the same thing they do with Marinol, because I know they would give HIV patients Marinol in the pill form, which made them very drowsy and lethargic when they took away the real weed, which made them feel happy and euphoric. So I guess maybe you're right. Because how are you going to change marijuana that you smoke into a pill? How does that work?
Well, I found out a new pill called the Black Seed. the black seed oil. It said take from the research I've been seeing and been researching. It said it cures everything but death. And I also we've seen some research on how people has actually been cured of some deadly disease that we covered masks with pills that they're giving us by taking black seed and elderberry from one person's mouth.
So black seed is what?
It's a natural herb, a natural plant, a natural seed.
So why nobody ever hear about all this stuff you be talking about?
Why? Because they're gonna tell you get ibuprofen or get metformin or some Percocets. They're gonna tell you everything else besides going to get burdock.
But does that
Or
help
go in your cabinet, or go in your cabinet and get some cinnamon, some turmeric, some garlic, and some honey. Honey's even good for you. Shit.
But when you say stuff like that, Bobby, what do you do with it? I mean, sit it in front of you and look at it?
I'm signing off.
You are silly.
No, okay.
You're gonna ingest it.
Oh.
So you gonna sit there and take cinnamon and all that kind of stuff. And
You get cinnamon. Cinnamon is great for congestion in your throat.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, wait. I understand what you guys are saying, but I'm not gonna take that stuff this raw every day. I need something. Can I mix it in my soda?
You can take yes.
Huh?
You can mix it in your soda. You can mix it in some water. You can make hot tea with it. But you're right. You can mix it in your soda. Cinnamon may taste good with Coca-Cola. I don't know. I never tried it.
Now I eat cinnamon if I got some cinnamon rolls, but I'm not just gonna go in the cabinet and all that stuff you just mentioned and take a teaspoon of that shit.
You eat oatmeal.
I used to, but my dad made me mad at that because that was his go-to meal in the morning time, and now it tastes like slop.
You can do many things. You can take some honey, some cinnamon, and
I eat grits. Can I put some in my grits?
You like sweet grits?
Yes.
All right. You take some cinnamon, make a concoction, and you mix it with because it's gonna be sweet. You just gonna taste the cinnamon and the vanilla. I use vanilla too. Vanilla has a lot of benefits.
And grits.
I mean, shit, I just found out you can make grits from popcorn kernels. So grits from popcorn kernels. I just found that out.
I didn't know that either. I don't want no grits from popcorn.
Well, that's what that's what it is anyway.
Well, they think grind mine up and give it to me because I make my grits and
they told when I researched it, because I sitting on the TikTok, and I researched it. And they was like, yes, it's corn seeds grinded up between two stones. That's exactly what they said. And I looked at the Webster and everything. I looked at everything. I went way back, Webster. Don't let me pull out the encyclopedia. I wonder where's my encyclopedia at? Do my mother still have it? The Encyclopedia Britannica?
Ain't they on DVD?
All of them did. You talking about you was bougie. I was bougie in the hood. We had a bookshop.
Everybody had encyclopedias.
No, them encyclopedias was expensive. What are you talking about?
I know. They put them on the paper plan back in the day.
Like BG, like Columbia House.
Yes.
Oh, y'all going way back.
And BG, listen, was it BG?
I never played the Columbia House. I had every album every tape that they made.
Shit, that's how I got my Tony Braxton and Tevin Campbell. What are you talking about?
Whitney Houston too.
I was brown. That was old to me. Brown, that was oldie but goodies. Tevin Campbell and Tony Braxton was in my era.
That's when they had tapes.
Yeah.
I had all the tapes. I was the tape man. I mean, I had over 2,000 tapes.
Did you put a message on your answer machine? Hello.
That's your sexy voice answer machine.
Plus you had the music to the background.
Oh, did you do this? Hello? Who's this? Oh, sorry, I'm not here right now. But could you leave a message? That was my favorite one.
Nah, I put music on mine. I think I had Old Dirty Bastard on there for a long time.
The ODB, yes, the ODB.
Raw, the ooh baby, I like it raw. No, y'all
raw, no, southern.
I know, right?
Just nasty.
See, I was an R&B kid, so I did the Tevin Campbell, the Jagged Edge, John B. Hello, you know who you reach.
But you know what you gotta do? What's
What
that?
you gotta do. Hit me
Leave
like
the name at the beat.
Don't worry
That's
about the beat. I was like, don't worry about that beat, because I can beat. How you doing?
y'all crazy.
Don't worry about that beat. You didn't hear it. Don't worry about that beat, because I can beat. Catch it.
Okay. Y'all come a long way with these new phone sex and stuff like that.
Oh my
But there was
Lord.
some sexy shit though, when you can write a letter to a person and actually read it. People actually you learn how to spell. I ain't complaining about auto spell because I forget a lot of shit though. I ain't gonna sit here and say it is a bad thing. But I wish people would write letters, man.
Would you want to write on cursive?
I would. I want to teach my son how to write in cursive now.
Why?
Because that's only the 19 people that was born in the 1900s know how to do that.
oh, that's my goodness. That sounds bad.
Yeah.
All y'all kids don't know how to write in cursive. Some of y'all in the 1900s still don't know how to write in cursive.
You say in 2022 still can't write in cursive?
Some people can't.
No, that's ugly. Can you write in cursive?
I was pumped on my knuckles when we didn't.
Can you write in cursive legibly?
Yes.
Yeah.
But good I can write.
Now you may not understand my signature, but everything else you can understand. My signature evolved. It came a long way. It went from full name.
They said that evolves with age.
Yeah.
Your signature, it never will stay the same.
And now you just see chicken scratch.
I guess.
And I dare someone try to do this because everyone like this is like this. You ain't gonna mimic this one.
So how does a bank know when you write your signature if it's always changing?
Don't talk about banks because banks only take your money to give it to the white man to put stores in your neighborhood so you can fuck yourself up. So please don't talk about banks. That's a whole different conversation. Peace.
Okay.
Wow, that was damn. I got throw me off. I blanked out. I fell asleep.
I was getting all CB4 energy.
It's right.
Remember that movie?
I remember the CD4 movie. Yes.
Oh damn, Bobby.
Yes, he went there.
I ain't mad at you.
It happens like that.
Oh,
What is these books?
Hold on 1 second. Did you hear about that African American billboard? That boy of our culture. He had a T-shirt line in Target.
Yes, he was 10. How old was he?
He was 10.
We have our own section in Target. We have our own products, our beard section, and all that is in Target. Now some of these young entrepreneurs are coming out there with their shirts and different things with messages on it. Go support our people. We can buy black even in the white stores, in other culture stores.
Yes, you get that grasshopper brand out there.
I'm working on it. Thank you for putting it out there for my shameless plug.
Right. I mean, any kid that want to start doing something, because I know that guy that made the bow ties. He was a black guy. He was on Steve Harvey.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of talented kids who's doing stuff at a young age. We got to get them up so they can take care of us when we get old.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to get that right now because I know I'm going down fast. So I'm gonna need some of these young people to have money so I can live there and they gotta do nothing.
Yeah, because you keep eating McDonald's and giving your money to the bank.
Bobby, that's what I was taught.
I'm trying to teach you something.
But you've had at least 25 years to be untaught.
Y'all haven't gave me nothing different to go to. Now, if I can't go to McDonald's, I need y'all to cook me some food every day that's healthy for me. and give me another place to put my money at instead of banks.
You can give it to a black chef. You ever heard of Chef Bobby Leroy?
Right.
7 days a week for a low fee. But also, as far as where to put your money at, buy your whole life insurance. Do research on your life insurance because your life insurance can be your bank. You put all your money into your life insurance and grow interest, and then use that and borrow from your own shit and put
I
it
mean,
back.
you're correct. You know what? I learned that a long time ago when I was 10 years old. Prudential, when they were young, my mom then bought us a Prudential thing. The guy from Prudential said, if you put all your money in this, you can borrow on it, pay for your kids in the future, have money in the future, all that, and not have to go to a bank at all.
Yeah, that's what my grandmother did. I didn't know what it was, but my grandmother used to always pay this man when they came to the house from out her bosom and pay him for our life insurance.
Yes.
She always, when she needed money, she always went to their life insurance policy and got that money. So yeah, so that's the way for you all. Because listen, that is the truth. We put our money into the bank. We don't get no big great interest rates. And they take our money that we put in our bank and don't give us loans, but give it to other cultures loans so they can put their businesses in our neighborhoods. So if we stop that and start investing in our generational wealth by buying life insurance and the money that you put into it, you can borrow and take out of it tax-free.
Yeah, it'd be a wealth.
How you doing? You understand what I'm saying? Everything is tax-free.
It's regulated differently.
Yeah, and then you can pass it on to your family. You die off to 20 years from now or 40 years from now, they got $1 million or whatever it may be, but they have that to invest, you know what I'm saying, in their children. And then hopefully you have life insurance on them. Because that means in 40 years, they can be a millionaire or whatever.
Right. Well, that would build generational wealth also. Because that's what we really need to think about.
Buy land, buy pieces of land everywhere you can go. If it's $1, get it.
Buy. I guess when I grow up, I'm gonna have this all figured out, and I'm gonna teach the world.
Girl, is that makeup on your beard?
Stop it. If you say got a fake beard on.
Wait. No,
a lace front?
But I want to do the makeup thing, and I don't want to be a drag queen, though.
Oh, best. Oh.
You don't need makeup.
Well, there's nothing wrong with makeup. Everybody can wear makeup. It's not just for women anymore.
It's not, but you don't need it. You need some good shea butter.
Shea butter is a good foundation. You need a foundation before you put all that stuff on your face. It's not good. Makeup is not good for your skin.
You need a protector.
Yes.
What about Carol's daughter?
And Vaseline is not a
That's a good product line to try as well.
Vaseline is not a protector if it start fires.
Yo, you say Carol's daughter. Carol's daughter got a lot of good products to use.
Right. So I got the Vaseline too.
That shit, I was like, well, damn, should we be using this on our bodies? Did you see that?
What?
On TikTok. But she really lit it. She put it in Vaseline, a Q-tip, and made her candle. She lit it, and it was. She even used it on her car.
It's oil.
She rubbed it. She said it won't rust. She was like, she showed us ways to survive. We need to be worrying about that now. How to survive. How to go in there and use a coffee can and put holes at the bottom and grow some food. You know, we can live off potatoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, because that makes good vodka.
And then it makes also, is that one of the easiest things to grow.
Mm-hmm.
So, those are the things that we need to learn and pass on. Because we don't know, the government don't care about us. They don't. So we don't know how it may turn out. So just do some research on how to grow your shit. I'm trying, I know how to.
People need a place to grow their stuff to even begin it.
You can grow it in the room. You can grow it on your wall.
Does it have a smell?
Huh?
Does it have a smell?
What has a
What?
smell?
Growing stuff in your house.
Do you have
Potatoes?
I've never grown potatoes in my house. And yes, I smell like shea butter.
How do potatoes smell?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Do they have a
a
smell if you
doesn't
grow
have
them
a
in your
smell.
house?
It doesn't have a smell. It gives oxygen.
What about tomatoes?
You can grow tomatoes.
They got
in your
that
house,
topsy-turvy thing you can put in your window.
and you can use that same topsy-turvy to grow potatoes.
Oh, can you? I
Yeah,
just learned something.
because only thing that you see, the tomatoes is growing down, and the tomato and the potatoes are growing in. So
I
they
thought
can,
potatoes would need earth.
that's what I'm saying. You put earth in it, you need it on the topsy-turvy too. They put dirt in that. It's just not a plant that's hanging over. You got to put dirt over it in it.
But yeah.
So
Mhm.
you grow your own vegetables, you grow your own herbs. What do you need then? Because now they got plant-based meat, so we don't need meat anymore.
You can survive. Black power.
Oh,
Oh.
Go back to your roots. Those roots are something good and delicious. You understand? That's what
okay.
I'm trying to get. Back to my roots.
It is 7:01,
Oh,
and it's Friday night, and I need to get my libation really turned up. So thank y'all for joining us again at the Bipoc Happy Hour. We're gonna be here with y'all next week. Stay tuned for stuff coming up. Y'all be safe. Wear your mask. Get your vaccine if you did. You still got time because you can't go into no restaurants this week without your vaccine card. So go get that done, and we'll see y'all next week.
And don't forget to keep an eye on our Facebook page and also our website for our board meetings so you can come and join and tell us what you think that we should do. All right? Don't forget, check our website and our Facebook page.